Welcome to Hefftor Edition. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the hefflogout. So if you're on an older version, there's a few steps that you need to do to get the new config or the new options into your local config. So what we're going to do first is we're going to open meld. So bring my mouse on the correct screen. So then we're going to go to file comparison, and the first file we're going to go to is in etc. So we're going to go etc and hefflogout right there. The next one we're going to go to is in the config directory and hefflogout, and this is your local config. So let's compare, and as you can see we've got the green one right here, which is the new option, which we don't have at the moment. So let's bring that over into the local config, and that's the only changes that we've got. So we'll do Control S to save it, or you can click the save button when you're on the file. So you click on the file and click save. So now our config's all up to date, and we can now use the new settings. So let's take a look. So here our new setting is the label color hover. Right, so this is the logout, reboot, shutdown, suspend, and lock, all these label colors right here. So you can, when you hover over them, you can have it set to a specific color that you want it to be for your theme. So here, let's go, just chuck a couple of zeros at the end there, save config, and we'll close it, open it again. So now when we hover, we've got yellow text. So that's one of the things you can change. The other one is you got the frame size, so we can make the icon here bigger or smaller if we want. The icon sizes, so we can make these icons bigger or smaller. The opacity, which is the background, so how dark or light you want it. And then we can select our theme, so you can create your own theme, and that should show up here in the drop down box for you. Select that theme and save the settings, and away you go. So let's take a look at the theme side of things. So here we want to go to user, share, hefflogout, so that'll be HEFF, hefflogout, themes, and we're in the ADOS cores theme, so we'll go in there. You can also change the icons, so let's open this one up with Inkscape. Now you go to path and objects, and then click on objects, and that'll bring these objects over here. And the bottom two, excuse me, the bottom two are actually the blur. So if we remove one of them, then you can see the blur is not so intense. You can duplicate the label, duplicate the path, bring it down to the bottom, make the blur even more intense than what it is. And yeah, you can go from there. So we'll close without saving, don't want to change those. Let's open the theme file. So here you got the border color of the frame that you can change. So let's make that white. So FFF white, and type in our sudo password because we're in the root, and we'll open it up. And now our border around the image is white. So the theme is completely customizable. So if we go here, the label here is the label color of the standard label. So we can change the size and the color of this label, right? So as the label is right now is what the color and size will be. So we can go here and say, let's be a bit dramatic and go 30. So now when we open it, it'll be like fa boom, and there it is, fa boom. So yeah, that's a bit crazy. Bring that back to the way it was. So here you got the button colors and the button border radius. So if we move that down to 2 pixels for the border radius, our buttons will be square. As you can see now, our button down the bottom here, they're square now. or we can go say 20 pixels and make it super rounded, and our button will be nicer, super rounded button now. So that's how that works. Then you can change the button color. This here box shadow part in the hover section of the button is the glow effect of the button when you hover over it. So we can go, let's say 4 pixels, make the hover a bit more intense. So this is the spread of the glow. So if we open up the hefflogout now and go over, see how it's a bit more intense and it's getting cut off there on the edge of the box. Yeah. So that's not so nice. So what we'll do, we'll go back to 2 pixels. 2 pixels was a nice little glow effect. Get on it. Maybe 1 pixel, what we had before. That should look a lot better. And yeah, that's a hell of a lot better. So just makes it a bit more brighter, brings it into focus a bit more to let you know, yep, you're over it now. So that's it. So that's how you can customize all of that. You got the name label here, so this is user label. I tried to name things a bit more. So we can change the size of our name. So you want it to stand out a bit more. Let's go 20 pixels and make it stand out just a bit more. There you go, the name's a bit bigger now, so it's standing out a bit more. So basically all you got to do, there we go, let's keep all that the same. Back to default before I close it. So basically all you got to do is you can copy it, go into downloads, paste it, there it is. Make all the changes that you want to change and then just copy it back into your rename the folder to whatever theme name you want it to be. So let's rename that and we'll just say new theme, and then we'll go here, open terminal, and we'll just go sudo copy -r new theme to etc. No. User share hefflogout themes. Oh, wrong password. There we go. So now that's done, we can go here, and we've got new theme right there, like that. Save, cancel, open, and now we're on the new theme, so we can do that. So that's how that works. Let's go to Papyrus theme. Let's take a look at that. With the yellow hover, actually that looks not too bad. Change the color of these buttons though, I reckon. So you know, that's something we can do later on. But that's how that works. So hopefully this was informative, and I really do look forward to seeing what some of you guys can come up with. I know some of you are quite creative, and it'd be great to see some screenshots on what you've done with it and what changes you've made. It'd be fantastic. So yeah, look forward to seeing that, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.